Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Nikhil Kumar. In this video, I will show you how to build an AI-powered document search engine using LlamaIndex, Ollama, and DeepSeek. We will extract them from PDFs, index them using embeddings, and query them. Let's dive in. First of all, let's install all the required dependencies. So we need to install Ollama first because Ollama we will be using for the inferencing. So in this particular system, I have already installed Ollama. So let's verify that using the Ollama -- version command. And we can see that Ollama is already installed. Next, we need to install the Python package manager, that is pip, because we are going to write a multiple Python code which required some kind of a LlamaIndex and the embedding Ollama library. So in order to install that, we need a Python package manager. So let's install that. apt get install python 3 pip -y, and in this system I already installed pip package manager, so it's already there. Now let's install the LlamaIndex and the PyPDF2 libraries. Basically LlamaIndex for search indexing and PyPDF2 for PDF text extraction. So let me install that llama-index and PyPDF2. So both the packages got installed. Let's move on to downloading and organizing our PDF file. Let's get a sample research paper or technical report and prepare it for processing. So here I am going with the GPT-4 technical report that is from the OpenAI, and I'm going to store it in our VM. So for that, let me download it. So PDF got downloaded. Let's create one directory called data, and I'm going to place this particular PDF into the data directory. Data and the GPT4.pdf, and if we see, so this is the file which got stored into the data directory. Now we have the document. Let's create an index for our AI powered research. Now we will use a LlamaIndex to create a search index using Ollama's embedding. So for that I have a code. So I'm going to use a code that is create_index.py. Here we are using the LlamaIndex to convert the extracted text into a searchable index. First we will load a mixed breed embedded large model from Ollama to transform text into vector representation. Then we read a PDF document from the data directory using the simple directory reader. Finally, the index is saved to the disk, that is /index directory. Basically a current working directory. It will create a one directory called index so that it can be used later, and at last it will give a confirmation message that is index created using a mixed breed embedding and saved successfully. So let's copy this code and place it into the VM. create_index.py, and let's execute this code. It will take a couple of minutes depending upon the data. Awesome, the index is ready. Let's query our document using AI now. Now we can ask question about a document and get AI powered answers. So for that we can use a Python code to query the model. So I have a code that is query.py. So in this we will start by getting up a Ollama embedding from the query. Then we load the save index from the disk using the storage context. Next, we create a query engine that uses a DeepSeek 1.5 billion model to generate intelligent responses, and we ask a simple query, that is, what is this document about? The query engine processes the questions and retrieves an answer based on the index document. Finally, the output is displayed on the console. So let's copy this code onto the VM, that is query.py, and if we see the index directory, this is our index directory, and we can see the index got created properly. So let's execute our query code to check what is this document about. So it will tell us about that using a DeepSeek model, and we got a response. And if we see here, it will trying to give a response from the documentation, that is a GPT-4 documentation. So it gives a proper information about that particular document. So this document discusses GPT-4 system enhancement and technical details covered in the appendix. And that's it. We have built an AI-powered PDF search engine using Ollama and LlamaIndex, and we have used the DeepSeek model for the inferencing. This setup allows you to search massive documents using the natural language, just like ChatGPT. In a similar way, you can add more PDF to test the system. In my upcoming videos, I will try to integrate this with a chatbot UI for better search. I will try to integrate it with using Streamlit or the OpenWeb UI. If you found this helpful, hit the like button, subscribe for more tutorials like this, and drop a comment if you have any question. See you in the next one.